Of the hour, we start in the United States, and US President Donald Trump has accused Democrats of fueling what he calls a hoax over newly discovered files linked to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. In a post on Truth Social, Trump claimed 1 million additional pages of Epstein material had been found. He urged authorities to release names connected to the case, saying Democrats, not Republicans, had ties to Epstein. Trump also said the controversy is distracting the Justice Department from investigating alleged election fraud. The comments follow a Christmas Day post in which Trump said Democrats would have a lot of explaining to do as more Epstein documents are released under a new law passed by Congress. Joining us now is Satoru Nagao, a fellow at the Hudson Institute. He's joining us live from Tokyo. Dr. Nagao, as always, it's a pleasure to talk to you. Of course, the Epstein Transparency Act has already not been followed. We were supposed to get all documents last Friday, however, and we are now revealed that 1 million additional documents could be released extremely soon. Donald Trump, of course, not very happy in being questioned by this pretty consistently by journalists as he tries to take hold of the press narrative away from what has been the top story over the past few months. What are your thoughts in him trying to make this a Democrat problem? Of course, leading up to the midterms next year, Democratic figures are involved. You have the likes of Bill Clinton, among others. However, Donald Trump himself has appeared in these files on multiple occasions, although no admission of guilt or anything like that has been founded. What are your thoughts on Donald Trump's way of tackling this, blaming Democrats, and do you think it's working?
Working or not is controversial, but next year there is a midterm election, so that's why before it the Republican and Democrat are competing about the image of their party or image of the leader. In case of the Democrat, of course, creating the scandal against President Trump is beneficial for them. But at the same time, in case of the Republicans, it is controversial because of President Trump's popularity is moving. Good time, of course, they try to close the President Trump and appeal the closeness of the President Trump. But if President Trump's popularity is declining, in this case, some Republicans try to take distance from President Trump's supporter image. So that's why even if the Republicans, there's a possibility their opinion is different. In case of the Epstein file including many famous people, including both Democrats and Republicans. So that's why this scandal could be the weapon for both Democrats and Republicans indeed. So some cases, Democrats appeal, the President Trump tried to hide something because of the list of the Epstein's customers or something like that, they try to appeal. But at the same time, some famous characters in the Democrats are also joining the party of Epstein, and there's a possibility they are also the customer or something. So that's why how to exploit this politically is the matter, and both sides try to seek bad image of this Epstein relation as a weapon of the politics is they are seeking and competing just now.
Yes, indeed, Dr. Nagao. Of course, conspiracy theories have become front and center of American politics in this day and age. Do you think this drags the entire US political discourse deeper into that conspiracy-driven rhetoric?
Yeah, conspiracy is some people want to believe this kind of conspiracy theory. So that's, and in this case, the interesting thing is some part of the Trump supporters like this kind of the conspiracy. So that's why if the President Trump is hiding something, such kind of image spread in the United States. Who faced more damage as a supporter? In this case, President Trump lose some support from the Trump supporter. That is the reason the Democrats focusing on this issue. So this is a weak point, the critical point. The Democrat side believe it, and they focusing on. But the reality is, indeed, this Epstein's relation with the famous people is including both Republican and Democrats. So that's why which side is more wrong, what side is more close to Epstein. Indeed, it is not easy to identify.
Okay, Dr. Nagal, do stay with us as we move on to our next story. And according to reports, US